Welcome back. It's Fourth and Goal. Today we have Eric.
Good frickin' morning.
We also have Amy.
Good morning.
And of course we have Shannon Power.
Yo.
All right. How is everybody doing here today? Let's see, who do we have in the chat? Ooh, we have a small crowd so far. Let's take a look. Joe. Good morning, Joe. Nice to see you again. Casey, hey buddy, how you doing? Let's fucking go is right. We have the CPP Pumpkin King 2024. Good morning, Freedom. We also have the Ripper is in the house. Flower, good morning. Thank you for coming. Oh, who's this? We got Mortal Kombat. Let's fucking go. You got it. Judd, good morning, Judd. We will get it today. Shay Bay's in the house. Good morning, Shay. Mary Lou, good morning to you too. Oh, we got Killing Time as well. Hey, Killing Time, how you doing, bud? All righty. Well, that's all I see so far. So anyways, guys, welcome back to Fourth and Goal. I want to start this show by saying that I think I'm a little bit sad at this stage right now. We start coming as we inch closer to the end of the season. I mean, we're coming into week 14, guys. This is it's ending soon. You know, I mean, I know we got playoffs and Super Bowl, but man, do these seasons go by quick? Do they not?
Oh yeah, they do. They sure
really
do, man.
I know.
Yep. I was sad. I was
Is it
sad putting
week
this
14
show
now?
together this week. Yep. Knowing that we're this far in. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's exciting and sad at the same time. You know, it's the exciting time for us all with the playoffs and everything and everybody getting a look at who's going and not. But it's also sad because it means we're almost done.
Yeah, that's so true. I know we got some ball left too, and of course, you know, I mean, really, December is my favorite month of the whole football thing, and January too because of the playoffs. But yeah, it's one of those things. Oh, we all have Krasansky here is in the house. Oh, we got Walmart 1-2. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Chris Stanton. I don't know who Chris is, but welcome to the show. I don't think I've seen him before.
That's a new name. I'm glad you're here.
But
Thanks for coming.
The Broncos are probably not losing today, so we'll see about
that.
All right.
About that.
Well, they'd have to play in order to lose.
Right.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Cap. Good morning, Cap.
Good morning.
Dude looks like a lady. Hey, good morning. And we also have DJ Haas up in the house today. What's up, DJ? Look who we have here, Sugar Bean. Doggone it, late again.
Sugar Bean.
Good morning, Sugar. Yeah, that is true, Freedom. A couple new names here today.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's get into this. What do we think about this last week? Let's get some thoughts. Let's go around here. And chat, this is for you too. So we definitely had some pretty good matchups here. And, you know, we can even, even take away a little bit from, Thanksgiving last week too. We had some good matchups on that day. Janie, your Detroit team is unstoppable. They're unstoppable.
I'm telling you. I know. I'm going to talk about it today, actually.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit. Yeah, they are proving to be on fire officially.
Yeah, they really.
That last one was a nail biter, though. Oof.
Yeah. Well, and that's just it. They just don't stop. They don't give up. So I like that,
I saw a funny meme with them this morning too. I was checking through some Facebook stuff, and I saw they had a picture of Dan Campbell and another guy holding some poker or blackjack cards, and he lifted up the corner and he had a queen and a king there, so he had 20. He's like, Dan Campbell would say, "Hit me here on this one," I mean, the guy.
Exactly.
I thought it was kind of funny.
Exactly. He's got a great attitude, and it's just a winning combination with him and Johnson, and his coordinators are the Goff, the whole team is fine. That's what it takes. It takes everybody to be the right thing. And it's really impressive that they have had like 6 of their most talented defensive players injured, and they haven't stopped.
Yeah.
It's made it a close game a few times, but they've still come out on top.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. Yeah, I mean, they're definitely obviously playoff bound now. That was confirmed, this last weekend here, or
Yeah.
whenever they played last. But so that's fun. That's gonna be fun for you to get a chance to watch the playoffs now and then root postseason. That's always a good time right before the holidays too. My team, we got 2 in a row. We'll see what happens, but I still don't. I want to be optimistic, but I don't think it's going to go
Absolutely.
further. Now, we
Cooper
talk
Rush.
the Denver, Cooper Rush. We talk about the Denver Broncos, though. Now that's
Boy.
right there. That's coming up here, and
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to see what these guys can do here. I mean, it'd be so great if they can get in the playoffs, right? How far away are they, you guys think, from getting into the playoffs? I know they probably need a little help too, right? Because it's their
We're
division.
2 games in front. We're already we could lose
Yeah.
2 games and still be in the playoffs.
Oh, no kidding! You guys are that
Yeah,
far.
they
Yeah.
could still get there. I'm going
We're-
to talk
we're
about
That wild
that.
card though.
No, we can't. We can't still get there. We're in. We're 2 games ahead. We're 9-5.
So, but they already confirmed a berth, or
A wild card.
But we
No.
have the spot. We're right now tied for the 5th spot out of 8.
wow,
We'd have to seriously fuck up to lose it though. We'd have to lose.
We'd have to lose 3 of the last 4 games, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
that'd
They
be a
have
big
76%.
F up. For
You're
sure.
right. You're right, Freedom. 76% for a playoff spot.
yeah. That's
First time since Peyton Manning.
Yeah. As far as the other teams, I know we have some Packer fans in here. Especially Sugar. They did hold their own on Thanksgiving. Yes, they did, and they are
Or
playing
last
really
week.
good, too.
Yeah. Not Thanksgiving, but this last Thursday night with the Packers.
Yeah, well, I think didn't they play on Thanksgiving? Yeah, they played the
Bears.
Dolphins on Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah, they did. So, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Mhm. And then, of course, Cap, your team, the Eagles, they are definitely soaring high right now too. So that's good for the Eagles. Not good for the Cowboys, but definitely good for the Eagles. So, hey, you know what? That ought to be fun too to watch. We'll see what happens with them. Anybody else? What's Minnesota looking like?
Really good. Really good. They're
Minnesota.
right behind the Lions for the Northern Conference.
I think Sam Darnold's playing his best football with the Minnesota Vikings for sure.
He definitely is. Definitely.
He wasn't. I didn't think he was that good until this year, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh,
I
I
really
see.
think it has a lot to do with the right fit, the right coach and quarterback, makes a difference.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I definitely would agree with that too. And of course we have, Buffalo, I mean, they're looking good too, but Buffalo's pretty good all year long too. I mean, there's no question about that. They're
They
going to be
looked good last year too.
Yeah. They really did. Chiefs, and I know we probably have some Chiefs fans too. Yeah, they're looking strong as well. I mean, again, we could say, oh, we don't like this team, why the Chiefs again, but it's a talented team. I mean, obviously they're doing something right if they're there every year. And I know the quarterback's the main reason, but I think, the coaching and everything is good with that too. So,
right.
Yeah. Oh, Freedom says the Vikings look like shit. I wonder why.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Agree with the
These
Vikings.
people who they lose a bet on it, and suddenly the team is shit.
Uh-huh.
Well, the Vikings did let me down as well this year too. They kicked me out of the pool.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Yeah, The Bengals let me down, and then the Ravens. Of course, I don't really give a shit about either one of them because I don't follow them that much. But
Yep. Flower says that Freedom's being a crybaby.
yes,
Oh.
yes.
Yeah, so it's gonna get real interesting here. The reason why I think December is one of the better months for football because now you got these teams they don't give a rat's ass anymore, right? They're out of the
Yep.
playoffs, so they're going to be do the spoiler thing now too. So those are fun matchups as well.
Actually, I believe it's the Lions, the Vikings, and the Packers who are at the top. Like this is the first time that the North has had 3 teams in the top playoff positions.
Yeah. Well, I'm really excited to watch. Well, I'm still I'm not completely out yet, so I'm still excited to watch for my team. I'm really excited to watch for Denver. That's really hot right now, and of course the Lions. But they've been hot all season. 1 loss all season, really.
I know. It's the first time since they started that they've
Yeah.
had this good. Like this is the first time. I'm very excited because I've been a fan since the 60s and this is exciting.
Yeah,
And
that's
Judd, I'm not biting, okay? I'm not biting into you and Tommy with my Dan Campbell over this. He keeps putting it in the chat. I know Tommy would be saying it if he was in a better position right now, but I'm not biting.
looks like Seattle too is starting to show some I guess football spirit. I guess you could say they're starting to come up again. Washington, I don't know. They kind of are flip flopping a little bit. Let's see here. Tampa, Tampa's doing all right.
Love me some Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, we're gonna see what really happens here.
Mhm.
I know
I like
some
his passion. He's really into it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
absolutely. Good morning, VDub, everyone. Not even worried about NFL for me. It's college football playoff review. There you go. Reveal. That's good. Good for you. Yeah, I mean, for me, I never really got into the college ball. I could watch it. I just don't feel the excitement. And, and I get it. It's a big thing for a lot of people, college football, and maybe doesn't seem so scripted or choreographed in the NFL, but just it's a little bit more on the wild side, I guess. So I can see why people like that.
Yeah,
You
it
guys
can get
into-
pretty damn exciting.
Yeah, but do you have a favorite college team?
Well, I mean, no other than, I live here. I live in a place that has a college team, like it's the hometown. So I obviously, watch for them. And
Yeah,
I've met a lot of the players, because I live here. So yeah, I root for them and I've watched their games and they are exciting. I've gone to them. They're fun.
sure. VDub seems to be the Oregon State Beavers. That's really their name, the Oregon State Beavers.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. All right. Yeah, speaking of football and some extra stuff, I'd be happy to let you guys know that I did play a game of Madden last night, and it was a wonderful game. I played Walmart 1-2. Now, let me tell you guys something. Walmart has improved quite a bit, and he's a
He
force.
plays all the time.
Yeah,
Don't buy it. I still don't buy it.
Tommy, to be reckoned with. I promise you. We had a very tight game, 10-10, all the way to the 4th quarter, and I did win. I won 13-10. He was Baltimore and I was Dallas, but it was a fun game though. It was actually fun, and
Hey,
think-
Dallas won 3 in a row now.
3, yeah, right.
Typical Dallas can't score.
That's what we need.
We should get into it really because it is kind of fun. I mean, of course, we played the 24 version, but it definitely gives you that feeling again. So, if maybe you guys want to start that back up again, we should be happy to do that. If we could do that like on the weekends or something.
Yeah.
But and
I like calling them with Eric, so let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
Cap,
Yeah,
and if Cap wants to play, he can get it on it too. You know, we could
absolutely.
probably do something at this stage. You know, another quick $5 pot or something. You know, yeah, we can do it live. We can do it on Twitch or something. All right, guys. So that's really a great introduction to today. I would like to transition over to our week 13. We have a pretty good battle going on here with our picks between everybody. So let's talk about that for a second. Okay, in first place. Last week we had the chat was in first place at 108. This week chat got 10 right. And they are again in first place at 118. So good job, Chad, on that. You guys are really socking it to us now a little bit here. Second place was me. I had 103 correct last week. And the last time we talked about it, and I had gotten 9 right. So I'm sitting at 112 right now. Okay, so third place, who do we have? We have Janie. 101 correct last week. She got 9 right. She is now sitting at 110. Fourth place, Tommy. You had 98 correct. You got 10 right last week. And so you're sitting at 108. So you're not that far away. And Eric and Co., you were sitting at 90. You got 9 right. So you're sitting at 90 right now. So there's where we stand. But you know, we still got a couple weeks left, and we are definitely forecasted out for the wild card, divisional conference, and Super Bowl too. So you got to keep those in mind too. We're still going to have chances to score some more points there at the end. But I would probably say at this stage, it's probably best to start making some picks that you might be uncharacteristic of you to try to make up few points here and there. This is actually another interesting fun fact about this weekend too with football is this is our last weekend of buys. Today we have buys are Baltimore Ravens, Denver Broncos, Houston Texans, Indianapolis Colts, New England Patriots, and the Washington Commanders. There will be no more buys for the remainder of the season. So that all stops today.
And the Broncos are going to come off the bye along with the Colts. They're going to be both fresh when they play each other.
Yeah. So it looks like Indianapolis is playing at Denver. Yeah, you're right. And that's the 15th of December. Yeah.
Thursday night.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. Is that Thursday night?
I think so.
The 15th? What does that say?
Yeah, that was an added game that they gave for prime time for the Broncos this year. So they got 3 prime time.
Well, wait a second. Unless my dates are wrong.
Your dates are wrong. It's Thursday night.
Is it really?
Thursday night they changed it. Mm-hmm.
All right,
yeah, they changed it. They flexed it.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, because then I wonder Cleveland is playing Cincinnati, supposed to be on the 19th, which is the Thursday. Is that still going off? Does anybody know?
I don't know. We're gonna have to figure that out. But I know that this has happened because they flexed it, and it was big talk because it hasn't been done in a long time. And
well, that makes sense. All right. Well, we'll check into that for sure. And then also too, it looks like we're starting some Saturday games now as well. At least for the next 2 weeks after this weekend. Next 2 weeks, we got a couple games on Saturday each week.
wow. So now we got Monday night, Thursday night, Saturday, and Sunday football.
Yeah, we're filling it up now.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm. All righty. Well, what do you think, Eric? You think you're about ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
All right. Let's go ahead. For Eric, injury report. Take it away, Eric.
All right. As always, this is a streamlined thing as if I would be sitting here for 30 minutes reading these names. So starting off with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Their punter, Logan Cook, is questionable with a knee injury, which is interesting. You know, that can affect games, field position, and all that. Trevor Lawrence, as we all know, last week he's out for the season with a shoulder injury. He'll be needing surgery. Tennessee Titans got a pair of cornerbacks out. Jarvis Brownless Jr. has a hip injury. Cornerback Roger McCreary has a shoulder injury. The New York Jets linebacker CJ Mosley is out with a neck. Running back Breece Hall with a knee out. They also have a pair of cornerbacks out. Quantez Stingers has an illness, and Sauce Gardner has a hamstring. But Sauce Gardner is doubtful, so they don't know if he's going to play or not. Miami Dolphins, linebacker Bradley Chubb is out with a knee. Running back Raheem Mostert, I cannot say that, but is questionable with a hip. Atlanta Falcons running back Chase McKellen out with a knee. Wide receiver Casey Washington has a concussion. He will be out. Minnesota Vikings, this was an interesting one. Kicker Will Richard with a right quadricep is questionable. That's always a big thing. Kickers make a huge difference, just like the punter. New Orleans Saints tight end Taysom Hill knee. He is like a Swiss Army knife for that team. He's the quarterback. He's not just a tight end. He's a big part of their team. I love Taysom Hill, actually. I'm sad that he's hurt. Also, they have wide receiver Bub Means out with an ankle. New York Giants wide receiver Malik Neighbors is questionable with a hip. Carolina Panthers have 3 linebackers injured. Jadeveon Clowney with a knee out. Josie Jewell, hamstring questionable. And DJ Wonum questionable with a knee. So let's see how deep they are at linebacker. Philadelphia Eagles tight end Dallas Go Dirt. I cannot say his name either, but he's out with a knee. Wide receiver Britton Covey also out with a neck injury. Cleveland Browns wide receiver. They have 2 wide receivers that are injured. Cedric Tillman with a concussion and Jamari Thrush with a shoulder, and he's questionable. Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver George Pickens questionable with a hamstring. It's a big one for them. Las Vegas Raiders cornerback Nate Hobbs out with an ankle. Running back Zamir White out with a quadricep. Tight end Justin Shorter with a back. He'll be doubtful. And running back Alexander Matson with an ankle, as well as wide receiver Jacoby Myers with an ankle, and he's questionable. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they got 3 linebackers out as well. Marquise Watts out with a knee. J.J. Russell with a hamstring. And Joe Tyrone Shakoina with an ankle, and they're all out. Seattle Seahawks running back Kenneth Walker III out with a ankle and a calf injury. Arizona Cardinals safety Jalen Thompson, illness. He's questionable. Buffalo Bills got a couple of tight ends out. Dalton Kincaid with a knee. He's questionable. And Quentin Morris with a shoulder and a groin. He's questionable. Also, Keenan Coleman with a wrist. He's their wide receiver. He's also questionable. Los Angeles Rams tight end Tyler Higbee out with a knee. Chicago Bears got a pair of running backs out. Rashawn Johnson, concussion. DeAndre Swift with a quad, and he's questionable. San Francisco 49ers running back Jordan Mason out with an ankle. And their tackle Trent Williams out with an ankle. He's a really good tackle. That's why I noted on him. Los Angeles Chargers got a couple of linebackers out. Denzel Perryman out with the groin. Well, the second one isn't out, but he's injured with an ankle. Junior Colson. They also have a wide receiver, Ladd McConkey, questionable with a knee/shoulder. Kansas City Chiefs. Wide receiver, McCole Hardman, questionable with a knee. Cincinnati Bengals. Wide receiver, Charlie Jones, questionable with the groin. And Dallas Cowboys. Linebacker, Nick Vigil, questionable with the foot. Cornerback Trayvon Diggs, that's a big one. He's questionable with a knee. And also for the Cowboys, I hear that CeeDee Lamb will be fine to play versus the Bengals. And that concludes my injury report.
Wonderful. Thank you, Eric. So, some notable players there for sure this time. All righty. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to move right into our next segment. Janie, you ready?
I'm ready.
Time for Janie's these fun and interesting NFL news. All right, Jamie, take it away.
Thank you, Jay Faz, and thank you, Eric. All right, well, we are deep into the 24-25 NFL season, and things have gotten very interesting. Some of our favorite teams have taken their fans on an emotional road of, you gotta be kidding me. And others are taking their fans on a road of singing hallelujah, it's about damn time. But no matter what ride you're currently on, if you're a true football fan, you're having fun. And I think we're having fun. So let's talk about some of our favorite teams and what they've been doing. The Broncos at 8-5 earned their first win in December in a 41-32 victory over the Browns, while debuting their midnight navy uniforms and snow-capped white helmets in front of a ruckus crowd at Empower Field. The victory gives the Broncos a 4-2 home record while keeping them in contention with the 8-5 Chargers and Baltimore Ravens in the AFC wildcard seeding. Denver's playoff chances increased to 76% with its win over Cleveland. The Broncos will enjoy their Week 14 bye before hosting the Colts in Week 15. They also advanced to 2-0 in prime time matchups this season, with one more on Thursday night against the Chargers in Week 16. It may have taken a while, but the Broncos defense finally has a dominant pass rush again with linebacker Nick Bonito. Bonito entered Monday night's matchup tied for the third most sacks in the league at 10 and continued to make his case for Pro Bowl or All-Pro honors when he added to that another sack, a tackle, and his first career defensive score on a 71-yard pick six that gave the Broncos a 21-10 lead late in the second quarter. Bonito and the Broncos went after the Browns quarterback Jameis Winston with smothering pressure and brutal hits. The barrage of Broncos attacking Winston resulted in 3 sacks and 3 interceptions, including another 44-yard pick six from nickel corner Jaquan McMillan with 1 minute and 48 seconds left in the game, ultimately sealing the win. On the offense, we saw the NFL Rookie of the Year candidate Bo Nix go 18 of 35 for 294 passing yards, a touchdown, and 2 interceptions. It definitely wasn't his greatest performance of the season, but Nix connected with 8 separate receivers in a rough outing for the Broncos offense. The Browns bested the Broncos offense in nearly every statistical category, including total first downs, third down efficiency, fourth down efficiency, red zone efficiency, total net yards, and time of possession. Nevertheless, the talented Broncos rookie furthered his development as a leader. There were many times that the Broncos could have allowed this game to get away from them, but instead of panicking, Nix and his company were able to weather multiple storms only to find clear skies and warm waters of victory. If that's what Nix looks like on a bad day, then the Broncos should prove to be a competitive and dangerous for the rest of the season. Going forward, the Broncos are on their bye week and are sitting with a 2-game lead for the number 7 seed in the AFC playoffs, but can get a step closer with certain games this weekend. The Jacksonville Jaguars at Tennessee Titans. The Jaguars have already been eliminated from the playoffs. It's unlikely that the Titans will make the playoffs, but they're still hopeful. However, if they lose, they will be eliminated. Therefore, it's best for the Broncos if they do lose and have more teams eliminated. Next is the Cleveland Browns and Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers have the tiebreaker over the Broncos due to their Week 2 win. But the Broncos have the tiebreaker over the Cleveland Browns with their latest win. The Steelers lead their division and sit as the 3rd seed in the AFC with a 9-3 record. A Browns win would keep them in the hunt, while a loss would eliminate them. So the question arises as to what you would prefer. If you want the Broncos to have a better slot at a higher seed, then you want the Browns to win. But if you wish to eliminate another team, you want the Steelers to win. We've reached an integral point in the season where we've witnessed a lot of injuries and changes in both players and coaches, proving that great teams can overcome it all with their can't stop, won't stop attitude in the quest for the playoffs and Super Bowl. And the Denver Broncos are showing that they're not done. J-Faz, can we watch a few highlights from that game?
Absolutely.
Empty out your pockets, I need all that. I get the millions and I fall back. Chameleons, they'll change for some change. The days ain't the same, they switch for the fame. Louis Vuitton, I'm in my bag. And my memory gone, I've been hurt at. I ride like electric guitars, I be raging. Count big knots like yellow pages.
All right.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good matchup, I feel, guys, between Pittsburgh and Cleveland.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Cleveland played the Broncos pretty damn good, except for until the end.
Yeah. It's too bad some people took those in the Survivor pool, but we won't say that.
All right. Moving on, we have the Cowboys. The Cowboys have new life in the 24 NFC playoff picture thanks to 2 straight wins and some recent struggles in Washington. It's a long shot at best, but Dallas potentially sliding into the final wild card spot over the Commanders and other teams has added some new intrigue to the last 5 weeks of the season. Catching Washington may be the least of Dallas's worries. While the Commanders are 8-5 going into their bye week, Dallas has a head-to-head win over them and the chance to make it a sweep in Week 18. The Cowboys have 4 games to close the gap before the finale, which isn't hard to imagine after Washington went 1-3 in their last 4 games. The bigger issue is all the other NFC teams looking to take advantage of a Commanders collapse. 4 other hopefuls stand between Washington and Dallas in overall record: Arizona, Los Angeles, San Francisco, and Tampa Bay. The Cowboys will face one of them, the Buccaneers, in Week 16. But outside of that, they'll be looking for help from the rest of the league. Going forward in Week 14, we have what should be a fascinating Simpsons-themed matchup on Monday night. Few offenses have been hotter the past month than the Bengals, and few defenses have been hotter than the Cowboys. Meanwhile, the Bengals defense can't seem to stop a nosebleed, and Dallas is basically just throwing all their trick plays at the wall to see what sticks. Ironically, the last time these two squared off, the stage was not all that different. And now they meet again, but towards the end of disappointing seasons for both teams. The playoffs are not technically out of reach for either of them. Dallas has a 4% chance, while Cincinnati has a 2% chance. But both are likely aware of the reality that this year is lost. Either way, America's team is giving their fans something to cheer about again, and I'm here for it. I think we have a clip of the guys after that second win, J-Faz. Some of the team.
The Giants today.
Ah! Damn.
Ron, you shrunk the Giants tonight.
Oh, that's beautiful. got my birthday gift. We won. Let's go, Cowboys! I'm supposed to eat it?
No, don't eat it. Okay.
Oh, that's dope. It's about my size. Good job, son. Who is this? What am I supposed to do with this? Oh, yeah. Like David. The lion.
They're just having some fun.
Yeah, the guys seem happy,
Yeah, yeah.
and the fans are cheered up again. They said you know, for a while the fans were leaving early there, and they said that it's been better these last two games. So that's good.
Yep.
Okay, so on to the Lions. The Detroit Lions should have lost Thursday night. Not because they were outplayed. They weren't. They should have lost because they are injury riddled. The Packers are a good team, and because even the best teams lose a few games. That's how the NFL works, except for maybe in Detroit this season. The Lions are not immune to the laws of football gravity. They are just remarkably good at defying them. To understand why, let's consider a single play in Thursday night's game. It was 4th and inches at the Green Bay 21-yard line, 43 seconds left, and the game tied at 31. Dan Campbell went for it, as he often does. David Montgomery ran for 7 yards to set up a Jake Bates game-winning field goal. It seemed like a simple play and a straightforward decision, and on some level it was both. But it also provides a deeper explanation into what makes Coach Campbell such a great coach. I knew I wanted to play this game. I knew how I wanted to play this game, Campbell said, and the team knew it. He meant that with 6 of their defensive line's most talented players being out with injuries, the offense was going to need to max out. Goff said afterwards that there were guys out there that got here on Sunday. Head coach Dan Campbell and his coaching staff were faced with an interesting challenge. How do you lean on the offense without putting too much pressure on offensive players or giving the defense any excuses? They've done a hell of a job finding guys who can just come in and play. Campbell said it's not like we got guys who have never played balls. We stipulated it very clearly that we wanted guys who could come in and play fast and hard. He told them, just cut it loose, man. It's not going to be perfect. It doesn't need to be perfect. We knew there were going to be some errors. I just want to turn on the tape and know the effort and the finish is there. Campbell took a situation that should have made them tentative and used it to instill confidence. They isolate guys who play hard, understand the game, and embrace physicality. And then they pick the most talented available players from that group. It means passing on some really gifted players, but it also means that the guys who just got there already belonged. The Lions are 12-1 and are playing like not only do they expect to kick your ass, but they know exactly how they will do it. They went for it on 4th down 5 times against the Packers. Now, I don't think any of those decisions were particularly bold. They were all either 4th and 1 or 4th and goal. But as Campbell said, there is a risk with it. He also added, I felt like with our guys, it wouldn't be as big of a risk. That's not bravado. That's simply a man who understands he has the highest scoring team in the league, full of passionate guys who will go to the wall for him. You can come up with a lot of reasons why the Lions should have lost this game. But when Campbell watched that tape, I think he saw that the effort and finish was there. So, J-Faz, can we take a look at why Dan Campbell is such a great coach?
Yes, for you, Janie, I will.
Thank you.
I told you you'd never forget this game. You will never forget this game. We don't have to talk about how tough we are. We don't have to talk about how resilient we are. We live it, man. We've been living it. Where's our defense at? Offense, that's the way to step up, man. That's the way to step up. There you go, Skip. Keep throwing up, whatever you're doing up there. That's the way to freaking lay it on the line. Guys, I'm so freaking proud of you, man. That's the way to show up. You talk about pressure, we live in pressure. That's where we freaking thrive. You did it again. You did it again. All right? It doesn't matter who's playing for us. It doesn't matter what's going on. You always find a way to win. That's what champions do. This is not happenstance, man. This doesn't just happen. This has been in the making, man. This has been in the making, all right? We are all supposed to be here together, man. We're destined for this. Just stay the course. That's 12, and that's 4 in the division. All right, I got 2 game balls, all right? First one here, 6 receptions. I can't read this first one. I'm going to say 43 yards, 2 tugs. His first one since 2021. Jim Patrick.
Thank you guys, man. Thank you for embracing me. It's been a hell of a ride the past 2 years, and I wouldn't want to go on this ride with anybody else but y'all. Appreciate y'all boys.
All the stats you need is he won the freaking game again. Jake Payton.
Hey, I freaking love you guys, man. Let's get 13 next week. Yes, sir.
Hey, you guys are warriors. You're warriors. Good win. Break it down.
Hey, like he said, this just don't just fucking happen, boys. We're fucking different. Again, I'll say it again. This group's fucking different. Win on 3, 1, 2, 3, win!
Yeah, that's pretty intense.
Yes, that's my team.
Yeah.
Been waiting a long time for that.
Yeah,
Makes
good
me
job.
proud. All right. Well, we can't end the show, my segment at least, without seeing what Coco had to say last week.
Coco. Oh.
Coco, we're back. Thursday night football is here, Coco. And we got a good game. We got the Green Bay Packers taking on the Detroit Lions. Coco, before I make you pick, last week your picks were spot on. You pretty much got adopted by the Philadelphia Eagle fans. So they're riding with you now, Coco. Even the Eagles commented. That's insane. But Coco, let's get back to it. Coco, who is winning this game? The Green Bay Packers or the Detroit Lions? Are you ready? He looked funny. Set. Go. The Packers over the Lions, Coco, in Detroit? That's a crazy pick, Coco.
Ooh, Coco.
Coco, jeez.
Coco is a scammer, Immortal said.
Right.
I'm beginning to think so too. Coco.
Awesome. Janie, anything more?
No, that's it for me.
All right. Great job. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, let's move into our final segment here. This is a big one. People got to start pulling it together here with this one.
Yes.
This is our picks now.
It's time to get
Yep.
wild.
Never have they been so much important than right now. So
Right now. This
All
is
right.
it.
we have number 1, the New York Jets at the Miami Dolphins. I will be taking Miami.
Same. Dolphins.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Miami on this too.
Dolphins.
Chat.
Looking like Dolphins so far on the chat. Oh, there's a Jets, but still Dolphins.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, we'll move on to the next one. We have the Atlanta Falcons at the Minnesota Vikings.
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 Yeah, Vikings for sure.
I am going to take Atlanta on that one.
Okay.
Atlanta's like supposed to be good, but they're just not as good. They got like the players, they got a decent quarterback. I don't know what's going on with them.
Yeah. All right. So it looks like Minnesota. is the
Vikings,
key
yeah.
here with them.
Yep.
Then we have the New Orleans Saints at the New York Giants.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Now they are playing in New York.
Dude, I'm gonna take the
I'm gonna
Giants
take
on
the
that one.
Giants.
Saints.
Yeah, I'm taking the Saints as well too.
All right, we're splitting it.
Yep. And what is looks like chat? Whoa, wait, what's going on here?
Giants, Saints,
Giants.
Giants.
Ooh,
Giants.
Saints are coming back.
Saints, 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 Saints.
Yeah.
Saints.
It started out with
Saints.
Giants. Now it's all
It
Saints.
started out with Giants, Saints, Giants, Giants, Saints.
So we
Saints,
think it's in New
Saints,
Orleans.
Saints.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go
Yep.
with next up. We have the Carolina Panthers at the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, this is a
Eagles.
wonderful game.
Eagles.
Now this
Yeah,
is a
Eagles.
wonderful game. He starts with his sales pitch.
All right. Everybody want Philly on this one?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
wasn't hard, J-Pass. Good try, though.
He tried. Now this
Yeah.
is
All right. This next we have the Cleveland Browns at the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I'm gonna take the Steelers on that one.
I'm gonna take the Browns. I'm gonna go off on this.
I'm going Steelers.
Yeah,
And I want the Browns to win because I hate the Steelers, but I think that, but I picked them in the. That's all fucked up.
I'm going Cleveland on this one too. Tommy, you do want Pittsburgh on this one?
Yeah, Steelers.
All right. And
I mean, I hate Russell Wilson.
And Eric, you wanted
I hate
Pittsburgh.
Russell Wilson too, man. Yes, sir. Yes.
I know, Freedom.
Okay, what does
I know.
chat want?
Steelers.
Steelers. I know, Freedom.
All right. Next up, we have the Las Vegas Raiders at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Raiders have only won 2 games the whole year.
I know, but they're in that position to really disrupt things
Yeah,
too.
Tampa Bay.
Everybody's got the Bucks on this one. What do we have here? We got Bucks, Raiders, Bucks, Tampa. All right. Yeah, we'll call it the Bucks. All right. Jacksonville at the Tennessee Titans.
Taking the Titans.
Jacks.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Titans on this one. Eric wants the Titans.
I'm going to
Trevor
take the
Lawrence
Titans
is
as
hurt.
well.
They're starting Matt Jones. Sorry, Tom.
I'm sorry, Tommy. Who'd you say?
What did you say?
It's Jacksonville Jags.
No. Chillin'. What did Chillin' just say?
Trevor Lawrence is hurt. They're going to be starting Mac Jones.
Oh, I'm still taking the Titans. I'm
Titans.
still taking Titans.
Janie.
Jacks.
Okay, and chat. Chat's going with Titans.
Yep.
Okay, so you're the only one that took the Jags on that one, Janie.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm either going to fall way behind or I'm going to go ahead of y'all.
Well, yeah, now's the time really to start.
That's it. I know.
Yep. All right. Seattle Seahawks at the Arizona Cards. Yeah, that's a tough one. It's a tough one.
That is a tough one.
Play well at home though.
I'm gonna go. Where are they at? Who's at
At
home?
Arizona.
I'm going. with
Taking
the
Arizona.
Cards.
Yeah.
I
What
was
do you think?
already gonna go with them, but now that they're at home, I'm for sure going with them.
What do you think, Tommy? It's a tough one, huh?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm gonna go Seahawks.
You are okay.
That's pretty split too. But I think Arizona got it by 1.
Yeah,
You think Arizona has it?
yeah, by 1, I think.
I think I
Wait,
see tie
Freedom
too.
says tied.
Seahawks.
All
So
right,
Mary Lou, where you at? Oh, there's Seahawks. You're from
Seahawks.
Casey.
All right.
Okay, so
No problem. All right. Buffalo Bills at the Rams. I'm going to take Buffalo.
Bills.
Bills.
yeah,
What does chat think?
Bills.
Bills.
Bills. Yeah, it's all Bills.
Next up, we have the Chicago Bears
The
at
Bears
the San
are who we
Francisco
thought they were.
49ers.
And that's why we took the damn field. Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.
Guess what?
The Bears and the who?
49ers.
I'm taking the Bears.
I am too.
Taking the 49ers.
All right.
Yeah, I'll take the 49ers too.
Janie, are you sure? I get you
Looks
down
like-
for 49ers.
That was a hard one.
No, I'm the Bears.
All right. Janie with San Fran.
No, the Bears.
All right.
That's what you've been doing. That's why I've always been right behind you.
I don't know. What's the chat look like?
Looks
Bears.
like Niners, but
A bunch of Bears were in the beginning.
2, 3.
we got 1,
Bears,
2.
Bears,
three.
Bears.
4.
Yeah, it's
3 in the
Niners.
beginning, then the
Yeah, it is the
49ers.
Niners.
It's Niners.
Niners.
7-3.
My
All
chat is so slow.
Yeah, it was the
There we
first
go,
3 was
yeah.
Bears.
Okay. Next up, I don't know. I mean, something tells me this could go the other way, but we got the Los Angeles Chargers at the Kansas City Chiefs. I know everybody's going to say the Chiefs, but think about this for a second.
I'm gonna say the Chargers.
Are
Chiefs.
Yeah,
I will never pick the Chiefs. I'm sorry.
I hate picking them, but I started out that way, not picking them, and they keep winning. So
I'm voting with my feelings. Okay.
You want Kansas City, Janie and Tommy?
Yeah, I want Kansas City.
yeah,
All right. And chat? All right. Let's see here. Chiefs, Chargers. Yeah, it's definitely Chiefs.
What's that Chiefs?
Every Bronco fan should be going for the Chiefs this weekend.
Well, yeah, because I get what you're saying.
If the Chiefs win,
There's no way
we're
we're gonna
tied in the
take the
5th
division.
spot.
Yeah,
yeah,
True.
that's where we're at.
you're right, Tommy. You're right. I just hate them with the passion.
I know
Hate
you
them
do.
so bad.
All right, guys. Then we go right to and
Who'd
actually,
you pick? J-Faz, who'd you pick?
I took Kansas on that one.
You did.
Yeah, I did. Now, this next one, though, is the Monday night game. I'm sorry. Yeah, the Monday night game. We have the Cincinnati Bengals at the Dallas Cowboys. And I'm going to take Dallas on this one.
Well,
I'm gonna
You know,
take Dallas too.
I
The Bengals
might-
defense is trash right now.
Yes, it is. I know. I want to believe in the Cowboys coming back and doing a third in a row. So, yeah, I'll pick the Cowboys for
All
that.
right. I think Tommy's going to take the Bengals.
Yeah.
That's right, buddy. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's my
Looks like
that's my
Texas
makeup
Cowboys.
game right there.
Yeah. Don't chat. Don't get persuaded by the their fancy helmet and the stripes and everything. They're not that great. All right.
I was going the opposite of what Janie said on that one, no matter what,
I
because that's
know,
a
I
makeup
kn-
game.
I
Yeah,
know.
looks like chat wants the Cowboys. I'm gonna do it the next.
Sure.
I'm gonna just pick someone with my eyes closed, and we're gonna go with the chat says. Let's see. Let me see. Oh, Mortal says the Cowboys. Okay. All right.
I think Cowboys got it anyway. It looks like, yeah.
Okay, guys, and then next Thursday night, we got the Los Angeles Rams at the San Francisco 49ers. And guess what? I'm taking the Rams.
I am too.
Are
I'm
you
gonna
really?
take the 49ers.
I'll take the 49ers. And the Broncos don't play on Thursday night, you guys. I'm looking everywhere. There's nothing.
I know. I've been seeing it.
Now I
It's
went to
week
go
16.
purchase tickets, and it's for Sunday, so I don't know where that's coming from.
Week 16, isn't it? Week 16.
Well, that's been on the schedule the whole time. Week 16, that's against the Chargers. That's been their Thursday night game.
Yeah,
Guys,
Tommy,
I'm
you're right. But I was hearing that they got flexed and all this stuff, and then I look
think
at the
Monday
times and the
night game
dates.
got flexed
No,
from
it
Sunday to
does.
Monday.
It does say the Broncos play the Colts on Thursday night in a prime time game in week 15.
Is it
Well,
December
either way-
15th though? Because December 15th is a Sunday.
I just went to try to buy tickets, and it's for Sunday from their site.
That's bizarre.
Where are you
All of
seeing
the
that?
news, just Google it. All of the news on, if you just Google it, that's where it comes up.
Everything I'm Googling says Sunday the 15th. Because we need to pick that game if that's true, or we should just pick it anyways, just in case.
Let me take a look here. On the 15th, I'm looking at NFL.com.
I want them to play Thursday, believe me.
I have it on Sunday the 15th, the Broncos and the Colts.
Dude, I don't think the Broncos website would be selling tickets for Sunday if it was a Thursday night game. That's the Denver Bronco website.
All right. Well, let's do this here. You know, I'm sorry. I'm still waiting for Janie's pick. You probably said it, but I didn't hear it, Janie. Who do you want, San Fran or LA?
Oh, the Rams.
Okay. And then what did chat want on that one?
Looks like they took Rams.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, looks like Rams.
Okay. All right. And then do you guys want to just, in lieu of being, you know, just for the safety side, do we want to pick that game?
Yeah, we have to. Because nobody
Yeah,
else
no.
is seeing that. Like, I can't find it. Like, but let's pick it just in case so we don't miss a week.
All right. So this will be week 15th. Apparently it's on a Sunday, but you know, they talked about flexing. So we have the Indianapolis Colts at the Denver Broncos. I will be taking Denver.
Denver.
Yeah, I'm taking Denver, obviously.
Week 15 Monday night game. Okay, week 15 flex games.
I think they flexed. What I think they did is they flexed Broncos from Sunday to Monday night. Because that wasn't supposed to be Monday night, but I just went along with what everybody was saying because I heard it from you guys.
Yeah, I've read it all over the.
Well, Judd's
Oh,
saying
the
the Chargers
internet.
game is the flex game.
No, the Chargers
Yeah.
game is already the game. It's already the Chargers. If you go look 4 weeks ago, they're playing Chargers on Thursday night.
All right. So
Either way, we picked it right.
yeah, but I'm sorry. Who did chat want? They want Denver or the Colts?
Broncos.
I guess it's the Denver. Yeah. All
Well,
right,
maybe they flexed it 4 weeks ago. I don't know.
that way we don't have to worry about it. But those
is
picks
the
are locked.
week.
You
I'm
can't
sorry.
change next week.
It is the week 16 Thursday night game against the Chargers has been flexed to the Thursday night, week 16. So in 15 they play regular. They play the Browns, or I don't know. I think it's the Browns. But then it says in
they
week
play the Colts.
16, the Colts. I'm sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
Indianapolis Colts. That's right. They host the Colts in week 15, and then Thursday night they've been flexed to Thursday night against the Chargers in week 16.
All right.
Yeah. Well, there we go. So we don't need that game.
Another week.
Or we're a week ahead. It doesn't matter.
Better.
Yeah.
So yeah, and we're good anyways. But
Right.
just so you know, you will not be able to change that Denver pick for next week since we've already officialized it today. So
Oh, I'm all in on it.
okay,
Me too.
guys. So any last thoughts from anybody?
No Broncos today, but still go Broncos.
Hell yeah.
Go Lions.
All right. Well,
Let's keep it
everybody. That's it for Fourth and Goal today. You guys have a wonderful football. Enjoy the games. We'll see you next week on Fourth and Goal. Have a good one, guys.
See ya.
Peace.